In a world that constantly demands more, a new kind of architecture whispers an alternative truth that less can indeed be more. Simplicity in form isn't just a design principle, it's a quiet revolution. Today, we step into the realm of artistic modern homes where every line, surface, and shadow is intentional. These homes aren't built for extravagance, they're sculpted for presence, harmony, and meaning. Through the lens of minimalism, we'll explore how thoughtful form and space can create a home that not only looks beautiful but feels profoundly alive. In minimalist modern design, form is never just function. It's emotion translated into geometry. Architects in this movement craft spaces not to fill them, but to frame experiences, how morning light filters across a concrete wall, or how silence echoes through an open-plan living area. It's not about empty rooms, it's about giving breath to stillness. Each line is deliberate, each curve speaks. The simplicity isn't emptiness, it's clarity. And within that clarity, our emotions find room to resonate. Minimalist modern homes redefine luxury through materiality, not in excess, but in essence. The use of raw concrete, warm wood, soft linen, and polished stone invites a tactile connection to the home. These materials aren't overworked, they're allowed to exist in their purest forms. Their beauty lies in subtle imperfections, in textures that age gracefully, and in tones that calm rather than compete. This quiet palette becomes the canvas for daily life, creating homes that don't shout for attention but softly command presence. Where walls once defined space, in the artistic minimalist home, light becomes the architecture. Natural light is sculpted through narrow slits, clerestory windows, and framed vistas, painting a dynamic story across surfaces throughout the day. In these homes, the sun is a design collaborator. Its movement is anticipated and celebrated. The shadows it casts become as much a feature as the walls themselves. Artificial lighting is equally restrained, concealed, warm, ambient, designed not to dominate but to enhance the serenity of space. Minimalist homes are masters of negative space. Where traditional design might seek to fill, here the space between becomes as important as the structure itself. Wide corridors, high ceilings, and expansive voids are not accidental, they are invitations to breathe. These volumes cultivate a sense of freedom and openness. They're not just functional, they're emotional. They allow the dweller to slow down, to reflect, and to reconnect. It's in this breath that the artistic vision of simplicity is truly felt. True minimalism isn't about stripping things away for the sake of trend, it's about deep restraint guided by purpose. In these homes, you'll find no arbitrary ornamentation. Every element serves a role, often several. A single built-in bench may act as seating, sculpture, and room divider. A wall niche might frame a single, cherished object. The artistry lies in knowing what to leave out. This mindful curation gives weight to every detail and meaning to every choice. It's an approach that respects both form and the human spirit. The artistic minimalist modern home does not exist in isolation, it responds deeply to its surroundings. Whether nestled within an urban landscape or embraced by greenery, these homes seek a quiet dialogue with the outside world. Large panes of glass dissolve the barrier between interior and exterior, while courtyards, decks, and atriums blur the edges further. Natural elements aren't added for decoration, they are essential to the experience. Trees are not trimmed to fit architecture, instead, architecture bends around them. This respect for nature turns the home into a sanctuary that feels rooted and alive. In this redefined modern home, utility doesn't compromise elegance, it enhances it. Kitchens flow seamlessly into living spaces with no hard breaks, and storage is built directly into walls with invisible precision. Every hinge, shelf, and fixture is integrated so fluidly that practicality becomes part of the visual language. The result is not only a cleaner space, but a more intuitive way of living. It's a place where your lifestyle is supported, not interrupted, by your environment. Function is never an afterthought, it's embedded in the beauty. Amidst the visual stillness and clean geometry, these homes offer something often overlooked in architecture: mental clarity. The artistic minimalist home nurtures mindfulness by reducing distractions and emphasizing presence. With fewer visual stimuli, the mind quiets. There is room to think, to feel, to simply be. Creativity flourishes in the space where chaos once lived. It's not just a house, it's a gentle prompt toward a more thoughtful, intentional life. This is where architecture becomes therapy, and design becomes a daily meditation. Ironically, in these pared-down spaces, personal identity shines brighter. Minimalism doesn't mean generic, it means focused. One hand-picked artwork, a carefully chosen chair, or the way morning coffee is placed by the window, these moments become more powerful when the backdrop is simple. The home becomes a mirror, reflecting who you are, rather than overwhelming you with predefined styles. This approach invites a quiet celebration of self, where design supports individuality, not suppresses it. Simplicity in form is more than an aesthetic choice, it's a philosophy of living. The artistic modern home redefined is not about less for the sake of less. It's about distilling life to its most meaningful elements and letting those elements shine. These homes invite us to live slower, to observe more deeply, and to find beauty in the quiet moments. In doing so, they don't just change the way we live, they change the way we feel about living. And perhaps, in this age of noise and speed, that's the most modern idea of all.